It's a cold night at AT&T Park. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Number 66 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Into the box, number 66. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Number 66.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater.
Left fielder, Austin.
Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone.
Into the box now, number 66 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Cueto will go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And again a throw, runner back safely. Set, and the 1-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
So striding in, Cole Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Austin Slater will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. At the plate, number 66. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, number 66. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Number 66 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Next to bat for the Giants, Brian Goodwin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in, number 66. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
66.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, number 66. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Runners are at second and third with one down. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
Right there.
But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right.
And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show. David Chu gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
All right, hang on,
yeah, Matty, they've
right
been playing some quality baseball. The first.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Standing in, number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at. So you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit. So there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Digging in.
Now batting, number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodwin is right there, 1 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Altair ranging back up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Ready once again, number 66. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Way in front of that fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
Dig hard, go two, go two!
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hold on, hold it right there.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Altair. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
You're here.
Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cole Calhoun, runner in.
Fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's ready for another chance. Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 66 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, number 66. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Rob Zastryzny gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. David Chu was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew.